Wise cameras. I've got a bunch of them. I've got them in my house. I've got them here at the office. Got them in my boathouse, other areas also. Why do I have so many Wise cameras? I record some podcasts, and sometimes people are upset with my content. And so, stuff gets said, and I kind of want to keep my stuff safe. I want to know who broke in and destroyed my stuff so I can go to the police and have nothing get done because we don't have enough cops to prioritize, that whole drill. Now, here in Bellevue, I'd be okay. But even then, there's so many break-ins and stuff going on right now that here's a video of the guys who broke into my house and stole all my good stuff. Here you go. All right, we'll get back to you if we come up with anything. And that's literally kind of where we sit, right? Wise cameras. And then you've got an app on your phone and, I've got 14 different screens that I can monitor here. All right, I can do this all day long. I'll just sit here and not work and, watch my cameras. Oh, good Lord. What is that out the window on that one? Yeah, right? So, it's kind of a cool concept, but have you seen this unidentified Amarillo object? The UAO? It's this animal that was caught outside of an Amarillo Zoo that some people think is like a shapeshifter. Maybe it's, there's all these names for all these different entities or whatever, the chulo, whatever it is, the animal that eats other animals and gets its wild spirit, just a lot of crazy stuff. But there's images taken of whatever this is. It looks like I'd say it looks like a fox with tall, skinny legs and kind of weird arms. Maybe somebody with a fox hat on and, maybe in some kind of outfit, a costume. I don't know. It's the weirdest looking image. Nobody knows what it is. So Wise is the security camera company. They're donating 80 security cameras to the Amarillo Zoo after recent mystery UAO. You know how we've got the unidentified aerial object? Yeah, that's what we're calling UFOs now. Now we're calling it an unidentified Amarillo object. Yeah, that's what we got. Before we jump on in, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sean Reynolds. I own a couple of real estate companies, and I read this kind of news. Love to have you subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit the like if you like this video, share it with your friends. Those are great ways we can support. You can support me if that's something you're interested in doing, because I appreciate it when you do that, because I read stories that don't get a lot of headlines elsewhere, so YouTube doesn't really know to push out the content, and any one of those things kind of helps. If the famous unidentified Amarillo object reappears at the Amarillo Zoo, some new security cameras can help solve the mystery that captured worldwide attention. City of Amarillo announced in a news release. Wise, which is a Seattle company, that's why we're doing this story. Besides the fact I love the whole, what is that animal? We don't know, but we caught it on a real grainy night footage, right? Maybe with the new Wise cameras, the new 80 security cameras, maybe we can get some better images of this creature of the night. Wise, a Seattle company-based company specializing in smart home products and wireless cameras, is donating 80 Wise camera version 3 cameras. I think I have a couple of those. The rest of mine are old. Not old, but like a year ago, which in technology is old. I've got a couple that hook up to power cords and then a bunch that you got to charge that are outside ones. It's a pretty handy system, I got to say. But then it's also like, all right, do I want to know if somebody's breaking into my house and I'm not there? All right, can't really do much. It does have the ability, you can like talk on it and it has a, sound. Hey, stop breaking into my house. Stop taking my stuff out in the van. And you can yell at people that way. A lot of good that's going to do though, right? Maybe you scare somebody off. I don't know. The Wise Camera version 3 is a top seller among home security camera systems in the country. But we're still not stopping the bad guys because they understand that security cameras only do so much. They capture their image, but you know what? These guys get away with it and they're just wildly brazen, right? Like many on social media, we saw the picture of the unidentified Amarillo object that was recently near the Amarillo Zoo. said Dave Crosby, co-founder and chief marketing officer for Wise. Was it an alien, an animal, a human with a costume? The world is curious. Inquiring minds want to know. We want to know what this creature is. I will describe, I'm going to give it a shot here. All right. So we're looking at a picture with spotlight down on the ground, 15 feet out. Beyond that, we've got a metal fence at the top. You've got 3 lines of razor wire. So we're trying to keep, stuff out because it's a zoo, right? And you've got this weird looking creature with really skinny legs, long arms, looks kind of shaggy. And I want to describe it as a fox head, right? A fox head and kind of moderate shoulders, but it's definitely on 2 feet. What in the F is that? I would love to know. Some people said it's like a coyote on 2 legs. Well, last I checked in all the next door posts that I've seen, the coyotes are always walking on 4 legs. So it's probably not that. Is it an alien? Could be. It could be. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It seems like we're heading more in the direction of aliens are out there. We know it. And we're going to talk about it at some point. It's just the time isn't quite right now. So, we're getting captures of these images. This was at 1:25 a.m. on May 21st, 2022. So just shy of a month ago. Unfortunately, the camera at the Amarillo Zoo was not able to provide a clear image of the UAO. We're making it our mission at Wise to make sure that when and if it comes back, we all get the answers we need because we want to know. What is that creature? That's why we're sending 80 of our cameras, the Wise camera, whatever, so we can get a clear shot of the UAO when it comes back. City of Amarillo released an image of the so-called UAO on June 8th. They sat on it for 3 weeks and they're like, all right, we got to release this. This is wild. What is going on here? Maybe there's a reasonable explanation for it. I don't know. Alien? Yeah. Shapeshifter? Okay. Is that can you even apply that to this situation? I'm just throwing out some of the paranormal stuff. And I was reading some other storylines on this and people are calling them different things, different animals. I'm like, I've never even heard of that. But apparently, I don't want to say conspiracy theory stuff because there's a lot of alien stuff that I believe in because I just hope that it's true. Because it's so far-fetched and it's so beyond what we would consider normal that to actually, all right, yeah, we came across an alien that's been living amongst us for 400 years. All right, I want to see what that thing looks like. I want to talk to it. You know what I mean? Since then, it's sparked an online trend and debate with hundreds of people weighing in about the photo and a possible answer. Even the Amarillo Sod Poodles mascot, Ruckus. What is the Amarillo Sod Poodles? I'm sorry, I don't know. A mascot named Ruckus was named a potential contender of the figure caught in the grainy photos. At 1:30 in the morning outside of a zoo? You got a mascot running around? Questionable. On Saturday, the team posted a photo on Facebook with Ruckus outside the zoo fence that read, "You guys, you're not going to believe this." Okay, that's funny. And now we're talking about it. So their PR stunt, it worked, right? This was something we wanted our community to have fun with. Help us identify our UAO. Now people are they're down with, everybody used to just ignore the fact, well, you're a crazy nut job and you wear a tinfoil hat if you are a believer in, UFOs. And now the government is saying, yeah, we don't know what this stuff is either, but we're working on it. We're going to do a study. We're going to reimagine and rethink our approach to UFOs that we call something else now because it's not politically correct to call them UFOs, whatever. So there was no damage to the Amarillo Zoo and no animals were harmed in the making of this camera footage caught at 1:25 a.m. in the morning outside of a barbed wire cyclone fence. We were intrigued with the image and wanted to share the mystery. It's got to be some kind of animal, doesn't it? Right? I don't know. If I was walking around and that thing came up close to me, I'm going to go sit in my car now. I'm going to go, turn on the news that's, completely worthless, but I'm going to do something else besides figure out what's going on here. We are grateful for Wise and this incredibly generous donation. Okay, that is boring. They're going to have the best technology in the world now. Now they've got 80 cameras set up all around the perimeter of the zoo, right? Features color night viewing, a crisp high definition image. This is a stunt for Wise too. And it's working because we're talking about it. So they're going to get a bunch of cameras. Will anything come up? I don't know. Maybe. What if it is like just some kind of animal, that walks on two legs? Typically, it's like a human being in a costume, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't really seem that way. Maybe it is Maybe it is an animal that's been living in subterranean cave for 400 years. I don't know. Maybe it's somebody who came from a million light years away and is just here on Earth and understood that there's a zoo there and there's food there in the form of animals. We're going to find out. We're going to find out because now we got 80 cameras made here in Seattle, shipped down to Amarillo. And that's what we're doing. Okay, that's it for me on this one. I will keep you posted. If there's another podcast on what this creature is, I'll let you know. Don't worry. I won't let you down. Thanks so much for being here. We'll catch up soon. Talk then. Bye for now.